Okay, we start.
It's so nice that God has blessed Sudhin with a life partner as he initially initiated Eve for Adam. And when I came to know about Chelsea, the first thing I asked Sudhin was like, he introduced her to me, telling that, Mama, are you looking out for a girl for me? And I said, no, not now. But he was so excited to say, if not, please don't, Amar. I have a person and I would like to introduce her to you. And I asked, the first thing I asked was, is she a God fearing person? Is she a believer? And he said, yes, she's a believer. So thankful to God that the very first requirement of what I felt a life partner should be for Sudhin, we found in Chelsea, who's a very good believer of God, who trusts in Him and everything. So that was something I really liked. And then the next thing I asked was, is she a Tamil speaking person? Because I really didn't have any clue about the girls in his life. Like very few I knew. I thought he had only very few friends who were boys and men. But he said yes, she is a Tamil speaking person. And I was really happy to know that it's a God-fearing person and a Tamil-speaking person. And after that, our conversation stopped from there. Like, he only cut it. And one day, suddenly he said, Amma, can you come to the end of the street here? And I asked, what is it, Ammo? Why are you calling me to the end of the street so early morning? I just woke up. He said, no, Chelsea is there. I said, is that a place to see a person, your life partner? He said, yes, she's there, but nobody else knows. So please come. I said, nobody else will know, but the entire street and everybody will know that you have gone there, that I'm going there to meet her. I'm just in my nightgown. And he said, okay. But he was a little bit upset on that day that I didn't meet her. So that was something really that I know it would have hurt him, but that was not a way that he would have introduced her. And then he didn't speak to his dad about her. And when I told uncle that, Sudhin, he told me that he has chosen his life partner. And the way he laughed that day, he was rolling on the bed and he was laughing like, he said, really, did you mean to say that Sudhin has chosen his own life partner? And that was it. And I was also excited to see him so much in laughter on that day. Then whenever he saw Sudhin, he used to smile, because until then Sudhin never spoke to him. I said, you can talk to Appa, and maybe Appa would like to hear it from you the way you want to tell him. I also wanted to see how he is going to introduce about this, to reveal this to his father. Then by then I think he was excited and he knew. And then one day quietly he came when I was in there and he told. So then from that day, in fact I used to pray for him right when he was in school or college days. Even Sudhin's dad used to ask, என்ன இப்பவே prayer பண்ற life partnerக்கு அவனுக்கு என்ன வயசாச்சு? No, we have to start praying for our children's life partner right from the day, and right from the time we believe that is how God has instituted the family life. So we used to pray for a life partner, and thank God that Chelsea was a person that I don't feel that it is Sudhin chose, but I feel God has blessed him with a nice believer and who trusts in God. And the very first time he brought her home was on my birthday. I do remember that. She was very quiet. She came, she sat, she said, no, enough, auntie, no, auntie. Entirely contradicting to what Sudhin said. He said she's exactly like Appa Ma. She'll keep laughing, she speaks loud, and she can keep talking for a long time. But then it was so contradicting on that day. I asked Sudhin, what is it? I never found her like that. But days passed, 2.5 years. Now we can see her voice, we can hear her voice all around our house. It's filled with her sound, her laughter. The minute she enters, only she'll tell, Enna, what is this? What you are doing? Her voice used to be on top of everything. And even when she laughs, the entire house is filled with laughter. So that's a great blessing that God has given us. And I could see a very creative person, a person who plans everything in advance. And even for the wedding, whatever she planned. She had been planning it from the time they got engaged and everything. She wanted to finish everything one month ahead of everything so that she doesn't have anything in the last moment to go run around and all. So that was something we really liked, because Sudhin is entirely opposite. He would never do that. But I'm not sure how they could get along with this kind of extreme characteristics. But I do know that they are adjusting and they know each other's positive side and the negative side, and they are planning. And that was very interesting, right from finances, right from prayer, how they would like to have a prayer life, how they would like to have a community of people who believe in God, what they would like, what the purpose they want to live for God, what they would like to do as a couple to God. So all of these things were really interesting, and I really thank God for those thoughts that God has given to them. And I also wish that they are able to fulfill whatever they feel is a purpose in their life they have chosen. God would bless them in all of those things, and we really feel she's come. She's been very accommodative, even with all of our relatives. She never feels shy. Maybe she would say I am shy, but she's not like that. She would come, talk to everybody and mingle. Even if I would feel sometimes a little bit withdrawn kind of in certain family circles, but she was not like that. She used to very happily move around with everybody. So that is something really nice, which is not in Sudhin. Nobody would have known Sudhin. Even with our relatives, everybody would have thought, what is this? And as I said, the contradicting. One day she was just talking so many things. I was really so thing, and I asked, Engendra pudicha ivla? I used to ask him. He started laughing. Amma, I told you that day one that she is like this, and why are you asking this now? And from that day she also asked, Amma, she'll ask, now auntie is going to tell, Engendra pudicha ivla, he'll ask. So those are some funny things that we found out in our house. Maybe we missed a daughter in the house and she is filling the gap. And I could see Sudhin's appa finding out, like he always wanted a girl, a daughter, and when he found Chelsea, he tried to give all the love and attention and the affection that he would really like to give to a daughter. And he was just like, they were like father and daughter only, more than a daughter-in-law. They used to go for shopping, they go to buy some things, and even for a walk, whatever it is. So they were like, they got along so well. I thank God for everything that she's brought into our family, into us, to give that one new what I would say, a new change in the environment. Only the same house, but it was turned different from her arrival. So it is like a person far more precious than the jewels, like we read in Proverbs, that yes, these are the things that adds more beauty and more perfection to the family, where we feel that the family is kind of a complete by the Chelsea's entrance, Chelsea's arrival to the family, and by the way our families have got together, and we are so thankful to Nirmalaka and Karen also, so that the initial acceptance and how the family slowly got together and how we came to know, it was all very gradual and planned by God. That is what I would also feel, and I really could feel God's presence in most of the things and everything that we were planning. And really happy for Chelsea to be part of the Samuels family and to be a part of Sudhin's life as a life partner who would take him forward as a family, and they would be blessed. Thank you.